Hey, welcome to this mini lecture. It's a description of the academic essay requirement. What do I mean by an academic essay? For this purposes, for this course, you write a 800 to 1,000 word academic essay on your preferred topic. The essay can be anything related to education. This includes things like teaching, learning, social emotional learning, adolescence or adolescence as well. It's pretty broad, just it's an education essay. The essay should be a typical college level essay, like of that standard. The essays will be evaluated on a couple of different things: the quality of your research, the writing, the argumentation, the persuasion, the academic sources. And in terms of academic sources, I mean journal articles and other primary sources. Again, very typical. Like, you should have research. It should be written well. Is really my overall theme. Total length, again, 800 to 1,000 words, and that's not with the references. They do not count in the 800 to 1,000 words. You can even work in small groups, 1 to 2 people. If you work in a group, you need to manage this relationship on your own. So if you're having minor disagreements, that's fine. If you have something really major that's really problematic, like it's dealing with like things like racism, sexism, homophobia, that kind of stuff, come talk to me. If it's lower and you find that you just can't talk with a person, maybe just work on your own. For references, have at least 4. Try not to have one. Try to have at least 1 from this class. In terms of formatting, I want APA. And what I specifically want for APA is in-text citations and references. APA, there's the American Psychological Association has a big manual, and that people look at it. I'm not sure if you have the time to. It includes a lot of APA formatting options. The other ones, they're optional. You don't need to follow them. Really, it's in-text citations and references. For an exemplar, unfortunately, I do not have any currently available. Ideally, you've written enough academic essays to suffice in your ability to write an essay. If you need some writing support, I would highly suggest contacting the Dr. Murray and Anna C. Rockowitz Writing Center. It's at hunter.cuny.edu/RWC. Please try to make your appointment sooner than later. The later you do it, the more problematic, I'm sure, that will be for them and for you. I like to have this as sort of a coda, kind of a wrap up. It's this idea of a reasonable person standard. I like to give people a lot of latitude and not a ton of instruction, because I just don't want to get into making it seem like it's really, really, really like dictated what I want. From that, there's a number of instructions already given to you. If a specific instruction is missing or insufficiently clear, try to use a reasonable person standard to answer your question. And more specifically, to sort of flesh that out, given the instructions and course you're registered in, how would a reasonable person interpret your question? Try to answer that. If that's a bit too focused on, like maybe a bit too narrow, this is a little bit a different type of wording, but it's the same kind of vibe. What would a fictional reasonable person do in your same situation and deal with your same concern? The reason I have this is I often get questions that I think most people could figure out if they really sort of thought it through. And if you took a reasonable person standard, you'd be able to figure it out. If you think your decision might be pushing the boundaries of reasonableness, like you think it's really not so reasonable, you might want to add a side note explaining your rationale with your submission, so that I don't hold that against you. Basically, 800 to 1,000 word essay on a essay topic with essay topic dealing with education. Use APA formatting for in-text citations and references, and if it's well written and has proper references, you should be fine. Like, that's really all I'm asking. I'd like, really honestly, for you to explore the rest of it. That was the parameters and instructions for academic essay. Thanks for watching. Hope you like it. Please feel free to comment on it, and please feel free to subscribe to this channel if you want similar content. Take care.